You don't want to chase clients. That is exhausting and it's not scalable. You want clients to find you. People in sales and marketing, they don't get it. You want clients without cold outreach. No DMs, no cold calls, no ads. Most expert advice tries to convince you that you have to do outbound to make money, rather than respect the fact that you just don't want to sell. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to make yourself visible so that the right prospects find you, how to shift to attracting high trust pre-sold clients without chasing or awkward sales calls, the simple system that I use to stop chasing prospects and get clients to raise their hands and say, you are exactly what I need. So let's jump straight into it. How to make yourself visible so the right prospects can find you is important, because if they can't find you, they can't say yes. This is where most solo consultants and coaches get stuck. They're good at what they do, but they aren't sure how to find clients. The trick here is that we're not going to find clients. We're going to make it so that clients find you. For people like you and me who don't want to hustle, persuade, or pitch, there's a better way. After 2 years of hustling on LinkedIn, posting, commenting, sending DMs, holding roundtable discussions, and feeling mentally exhausted and unauthentic, I built a system that takes the best parts of everything I've learned to attract clients without having to sell. Imagine clients being pre-sold before they ever reach out to you. That's what I want for you. But it didn't start out that way. I was just happy to finally have a system that allowed me to be authentic and lean into my own strengths instead of what I absolutely hated. It wasn't about being good at it. I didn't like that it felt performative and inauthentic. I'd feel exhausted, fatigued, and sometimes downright icky. Then I realized that there has to be others out there like me who don't want to sell. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you, so you know how to attract warm, high-trust pre-sold clients. Now, before we get started, there are a few things that we need to be clear on. If your positioning and offer are not clear, it doesn't matter how visible you are. If you've never done positioning or need to review yours, watch this video first. But if your positioning and offer are dialed in, then you're ready for visibility. Being visible doesn't mean being everywhere. It means showing up in the right way in the right places. There are many ways to make yourself visible, but the one we're going to focus on here is how you use content to be discovered by your ideal client. Now, no, this is not about becoming an influencer or a full-time content creator. You're not going to have to post every day. It's about creating the right content so the right people can find you and see you as the expert. It's about authority. This is where most people get it wrong. They create content without a strategy. They post constantly, they overshare, and they never move prospects from visibility to pre-sold interest. That's how you build a system to consistently attract your inbound pre-sold clients. You have to have a content strategy that sets you as the authority. Number 2 is you got to shift from chasing to attracting. So let me ease your mind right there that we're not talking about bait and switch, and I'm not going to try to convince you that you have to sell. I went through so many coaches who ultimately tried to change how I felt about selling, and it never really set quite right with me. That's honestly why I built my own system. If you've been sending DMs, cold calling, or emailing, you'll be glad to know that I don't teach any of those things. So the first thing you have to do is shift your own thinking. We're not doing cold outreach, and you don't need ads. The key is, once you have visibility, that's only the first step. They're a cold lead. Your content then has to shift them from a cold lead to pre-sold, but not just any content. There are 5 stages that every coach or consultant who wants to attract inbound clients needs to move prospects through. I break all of these down in my free masterclass. Stage 1, they need to feel that you actually get it, that you understand their problem. Stage 2, you know how to solve their expensive problem. Stage 3, you have a unique methodology for transforming their problem into an advantage. Stage 4, you show them why you're the right person to help them with this transformation. And stage 5, you open the door to give them a clear way to reach out to you when they're ready. This is how you build a bridge of trust between the prospect and you. When they cross that bridge, they've pre-sold themselves before they ever reach out. Most people start creating content without understanding this. They don't have any strategy for what or why they're posting. And that's why they end up posting and still not getting clients. And so posting becomes another hustle that didn't work or took way too much time and energy. What you have to realize is what content strategy really means. Most people misunderstand it. There's a difference between content to build an audience and content that builds trust and lands clients. Now, let me tell you about the client attraction system. Once you're visible and your content is warming up the prospects, the final step is having your system turn that attention into conversations with ready-to-buy clients. Not random inquiries, not ghosted DMs. A real system that moves someone from stranger to pre-sold without you chasing them down. That's what the client attraction system is built to do. It connects your visibility to your offer through strategic content, intentional calls to action, and a clear pathway for the right people to find you and qualify themselves. And here's the best part. You don't need a big audience. You don't have to post every day, and you don't need to become an influencer. You just need the right positioning, the right offer, and a system that consistently puts you in front of the right people. So think about it this way. Visibility is how you get found. Clarity is how you get chosen. Authority is how you pre-sell them. An invitation is how you get them to raise their hand. If this sounds good to you, I invite you to my free Client Attraction Masterclass. You'll find the link in the description. It's your first step to building a client attraction system for your business that lets you show up authentically and fits how you actually want to work. If you're not ready for the masterclass, watch this video next. Everybody is searching for how to get clients on LinkedIn, but I'm spilling the tea on why it's the last place you want to be right now if you hate selling.